Hey guys, good to see you there. Since you're here, I'm just gonna read you one of my favorite passages from one of my favorite books, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. So I'm happy you could make it, even though I didn't know you were coming. It's gonna be a great time. The sidewalks here are cement. Like a child, I avoid stepping on the cracks. I'm remembering my feet on these sidewalks and the time before, and what I used to wear on them. Sometimes it was shoes for running, with cushioned soles and breathing holes, and stars of fluorescent fabric that reflected light in the darkness. Though I never ran at night, and in the daytime only besides well-frequented roads. Women were not protected then. I remember the rules that were never spelled out, but that every woman knew. Don't open your door to a stranger, even if he says he is the police. Make him slide his ID under the door. Don't stop on the road to help a motorist pretending to be in trouble. Keep the locks on and keep going. If anybody whistles, don't turn to look. Don't go into a laundromat by yourself at night. I think about laundromats, what I wore to them, shorts, jeans, jogging pants, what I put into them, my own clothes, my own soap, my own money I had earned myself. I think about having such control. Now we walk along the same street in red pairs, and no man shouts obscenities at us, speaks to us, touches us. No one whistles. There is more than one kind of freedom, said Aunt Lydia. Freedom to and freedom from. In the days of anarchy, it was freedom to. Now you're being given freedom from. Don't underrate it. In front of us, to the right, is the store where we order dresses. Some people call them habits, a good word for them. Habits are hard to break. The store has a huge wooden side outside of it, in the shape of a golden lily. Lilies of the field, it's called. You can see the place, under the lily, where the lettering was painted out, where they decided that even the names of the shops were too much temptation for us. Now places are known by their signs alone. So as I said before, I really like this passage. I think the passage does a few different things for us. First of all, it gives us more insight into what life is like in Gilead for women, and it's really shocking. They take the signs off the stores so that they are not even tempted to read those. So you have to know those stores by their different emblems, which is awful. But also it relates back to what Margaret Atwood wanted to do with this book and ground it in reality. And it talks about the different risks that women have when they are just out every day in life. They really have to be on guard 24/7. And this just shows how, in a way, Gilead was able to manipulate people's mind and make them think that like the times that they were living in were so bad, and that the new times that they were going to offer were going to be a lot better. So it kind of gives a little insight into how Gilead was able to take control in the first place, which I find very, very interesting. And then obviously, I think the most famous line, at least it's the line that I remember the most from the novel, is the one, "There's more than one kind of freedom," said Aunt Lydia. Freedom to and freedom from. In the days of anarchy, it was freedom to. Now you're being given freedom from. Don't underrate it. And I think this line is just really crazy because you get to see how brainwashed some people are. Like Aunt Lydia's a woman, and she really thinks that Gilead is what's best for the future of society, and that's just crazy to think about, that another woman could think that taking away basic rights from other women is the way to go. So I just think that goes to show how messed up the entire novel is, and I just think that line is really interesting, freedom to and freedom from. And then overall, just the book in general, I really enjoyed it. I thought it had the perfect mixture between action and spreading and presenting an important topic. I think Atwood did it beautifully. And now I'm watching the series on the show, and it's really good actually. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite novels that we read this year. And if she releases the sequel to this book, I think I'm going to check it out. Thanks, guys.